Kia ora, welcome to Lake Tikatapu on the outskirts of Rotorua for coverage of Blue Lakes Regatta 2. We have some of the best canoe sprinters in action in this event, so thanks for joining us. Coming up, we've got 9 races to enjoy: the K1 200 finals, the K1 500 finals, the K2 200 and 500 finals, and the men's K1 1,000 metres. Let's throw it down to our reporter lakeside, Kingy Gilbert. Kia ora, Kingy.
Thanks, Glenn. Beautiful day here at Lake Tikatapu, Rotorua. We're all packed in for our COVID restrictions. We have our levels here. We have a pink bubble, a red bubble and a blue bubble. That's to separate our regions. We have Christchurch has come up, Arawa Canoe Club, Otago Canoe Club. We have a group from Hawke's Bay, Whanganui, and also the Waikato. There are no Auckland competitors at this event, but it doesn't matter. Everyone's here, just happy to be out paddling. We took a chance to catch up with some of our paddlers.
1, 2, 3, Volley Bay!
It's great to be back out racing. It's been a wee while since Nationals back in May, so I've just hooked in with Arawa this weekend. The only Otago one to make the trip up, but it's going well so far.
Well, let's get it started with the Open Men's K1 200 metres. A cracking field here for this race. We've got Firkins, Reiser, Harker. Keep your eye too on Legarth and Curtis Emery, who of course was in Tokyo at the Olympics earlier on in the year, and they're underway. And Taras Harker right down the bottom here in the green and black boats made a terrific start. Here he is here. He's the national champion at the moment at this event. He just goes for it in lane number 9. 2 inside him in lane 7. Keep your eye on Zach Firkins from Poverty Bay. Here he is. He's the 2020 national champion over the 1,000 metre distance. 2 up from him, and just starting to show up in the top of the picture there is Ashton Reiser. But here is Harker. He's going strong, but Firkins is right there. Reiser up there as well. Keep your eye too here on Jake Kokomoa, who is going particularly well. But it looks like it's going to be Reiser, Harker and Firkins. And it's going to be Firkins who gets there just ahead of Reiser. And it looks like Harker might have just dripped to 3rd place, and he has. Very close between those 3, with Curtis Emery coming home in 4th place.
Zach Firkins, champion, men's K1 200 metres. How was it?
Yeah, it was actually a really fun race. Didn't really expect anything from it, just wanted to have some fun.
Yeah, you pulled it out in that last maybe 50 metres. You have a good run, or what was going through your mind?
Yeah, I had pretty good start, but I felt in the middle I just had heaps of power and I pushed it through, and about, I'd say 15 metres from the line I was feeling pretty wobbly and tired, but it was timed up just perfectly to get the max out of the whole race.
Awesome.
Well, a great race there from Zach Firkins. Let's go to the women's K1 200 metres. No Lisa Carrington, of course, and none of the elite paddlers here. But we've got 5 very good paddlers. Right at the bottom here is Alex Fraser from Waitara. Jess Marquette is in lane number 3. She's at the very top. But keep your eye on Emma Kemp from Mana Kayak Racing Club in Wellington. She's in lane 6. She's 2 on from the bottom here with the red dots there on her boat. But showing out strongly at the moment, Scarlett Old and Pieta Luti. It is Scarlett Old in lane 5, Emma Kemp, and Alex Fraser going particularly well at the bottom here. She's from Taranaki. She's still got the lead here, the paddler in the black boat right at the bottom. Maybe just starting to fade as we get a good look at Emma Kemp here. She's starting to pick up her act as Emma Kemp, also hanging tough there in lane 5, Pieta Luti, the youngster from Christchurch. But Emma Kemp now starting to move into top gear as she really ups that stroke rate and the power. She comes to the finish line. It's going to be Emma Kemp who's going to get there just ahead of Luti. Good race with Scarlett Old from Waitara coming back to finish in 3rd place. But a wonderful effort there from Emma Kemp from Wellington to win in 49.82, just ahead of Luti, and Scarlett Old in 3rd, followed by Marquette and Fraser.
Congratulations, we're here with Emma Kemp, champion, K1 200 metre women's.
Yeah.
How was your race?
It was really good, eh? It was really fun. It's good bit of close racing. It's good to have a bit of push from everyone else and get a good decent start and go out. Yeah, we got a bit of wash actually halfway through, so that was a bit of fun. But
were the nerves always a bit intense at the start?
Oh yeah. It's especially when they hold us on the start like that time. Like we had to come back and reset, and it's really easy to get psyched out just by the fact that the wind's pushing you and you're redoing the start. And you got to re-get into the frame. So yeah, it's just being able to actually just focus on what you're going to do and not on anything around you. And it's trickier, easier said than done, but we're getting there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We move now to the men's K1 500 metres. Some big names in here like Emery, Brown, Firkins, who we've just seen win the 200, Hamish Lagarth, Ben McCallum too. Very fine paddlers. So we've got a full field of 9 and they're underway. Tarasaka right down the bottom here in lane number 9. Just inside him, Hamish Lagarth in the black and the blue boat. He's made a very fast start. You know, a lot of these guys are very even. Curtis Imrie in the black boat in lane number 7. Also showing up nice and strongly in the green boat at the moment is Ben Duffy from Ottawa in Christchurch. But at the moment, it's Lagarth. Third in the national champs in this event in 2020. Making an excellent start in lane number 8. Great conditions here too. For this Blue Lakes Regatta this year. Look, a good lead already. Can he hold it, though? That's the question, because there is some real quality in just behind him, and they may be timing their efforts towards the end of the race. Looking very comfortable there is Curtis Imrie in lane number 7, but he's got a lot to make up as we see Lagarth. And now we're coming into seeing that pink boat of Ben McCallum starting to come into the picture now. He is starting to crank it up too. Curtis Imrie still there too. Ben Duffy as well. He's in lane number 5. He's in the green boat, so we've got a grandstand finish perhaps coming up here between 3 or 4 of these paddlers. So it's Lagarth at the bottom, then it's Duffy in the green, and at the top it's McCallum who's really coming home, and now Curtis Imrie is coming in there as well from Wellington. So we've got a 4-way battle for the winner of this race. It's going to be a terrific finish. Who's it going to be? Duffy, Imrie, McCallum or Lagarth? At the moment, Imrie may have it at the moment. Only just though as McCallum digs in deep there. Imrie, now Duffy coming back into the equation in that green boat. It is all on here in this K1 500 metre race. Seems as though Lagarth might have just fallen off the pace after that hot start. It is McCallum who is digging in now. It's Ben Duffy starting to show up here. Ben Duffy, I think, has it. Great race between him. Curtis Imrie, I think, got second. And Ben McCallum just may have faded to third. And Lagarth, after a promising start, has fallen off the pace. What a wonderful race that was. Looked like Ben Duffy got it, and he's got it by about 0.2 of a second. Great effort from him. Curtis Imrie finishing in second place, Ben McCallum in third, and Lagarth 150.46 in fourth.
Here we are with the men's K1 500 metre champ, Ben Duffy. How was your race?
Oh, it was bloody good, man. It was a really good race. I had a good start, good middle, and then just at the end I started to tighten up. I'd done the work earlier on, so I managed to cross the line first, so I'm pretty stoked with that, eh?
Did you look around and you think, I've got it?
No, I didn't. I thought me and Curtis were battling it out right to the end, so I was sure that he had it, but he was sure I had it, and yeah, didn't know until I got back in afterwards that I'd actually won the race. So it was, you know, it was good feeling getting told that I'd won the race. So.
Well, we now move to the women's K1 500 metres. Of course, no Lisa Carrington, Fisher, and also Caitlin Ryan not here. But we've got 5 young paddlers all going at it here. Just the 5. And we're underway in this race. And once again, at the bottom here is Alex Fraser from Waitara. She's in the black boat. In lane 6 going up is Emma Kemp, who won that K1 200 metres. In lane 5, Jess Marquette from Ottawa and Christchurch. Second from the top. In lane number 4 is Scarlett Old from Waitara. And at the very top of your picture, Pieter Lutu, who came second in that K1 200, is in lane number 3. And she's fallen off the pace a little bit to start this race. Of course, we would see the elite paddlers in this one, but unfortunately, due to COVID, they are not here. Once again, it is Alex Fraser from Waitara making a fast start here, but we've seen Emma Kemp come home with that withering burst in that 200 to claim the victory there. So maybe something like that is going to happen again. In lane number 5 in third place, Jess Marquette at the moment. She finished 7th in the K1 500 final at the National Championships earlier on in the year. So she's a fine young paddler. Now you can see Emma Kemp, maybe half a boat length in front. Just starting to crank it up. From Mana Kayak Racing is Emma Kemp. Good shot there too of Scarlett Old from Waitara on the right. She's currently holding second to last, and Luti has now fallen off the pace. And Emma Kemp is really starting to move into a dominant position here. So maybe a battle for second between Fraser and also lane number 5, Jess Marquette. Good shot here of Scarlett Old. Still putting in the hard revolutions, and also Pieter Luti. But it is Emma Kemp who is starting to really dominate this race now here on Lake Tikitapu here in Rotorua. Emma Kemp from Wellington going for back-to-back titles here, already claiming the victory in the K1 200, and she looks like she's in excellent form as she's really starting to move clear Lane number 5, Jess Marquette, holding second place at the moment. But Jess Marquette can't catch up with Emma Kemp, who is, well, she might be doing it tough, but she can see the finish line now, and she's got good safe knowledge that she's got a commanding lead here. Here is Emma Kemp up to the finish line. Great win for her. Back-to-back titles here this year. Jess Marquette coming home in second place. But Emma Kemp, deserved win, and she won comfortably from Jess Marquette, with Alex Fraser coming home in third place.
Congratulations, Emma, Open Women's 500 metre champ.
Thanks.
How did it go today?
It was good, yeah. It was a good push. It's a long race. So it's a good bit of fun. You got to kind of pace yourself and have a bit of a race plan. And it worked really well. I was really happy with it. I think I might take that and bring that into nationals a bit more.
Wow, awesome. Well, you're on your way for nationals. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great win there for Emma Kemp. Let's move to the men's K2 500 metre final now. Lagarth and Duffy, Brown and Firkins team up, Reiser and Imrie. And those three crews in lane 4, 3 and 6 respectively are going to be the ones to keep their eye on. So they're in lanes 3, 4 and 6. Remember, lane 1's at the very top of that wide shot, as we see lane number 3 showing out nicely. That's Brown and Firkins at the moment. They're in that white boat. In lane number 4, Lagarth and Duffy made a slow start in that black boat. But keep your eye on them. They're going to come home with a withering burst. I have no doubt about that. Ashton, Reiser, Curtis, Imrie in there too. They're teaming up for this one. All of these paddlers have success at this event, and they've all mixed up their combinations down through the years. We've got Ethan Moore and Ben McCallum going particularly well in lane number 7 as well. Ethan Moore from the Hutt Valley, and McCallum, a 22-year-old, recent additions to the Canoe Racing New Zealand elite squad. So good to see Moore and McCallum challenging maybe some of the more established and well-known of the paddlers. And they've got maybe a slight lead at the moment over lane number 4. That's Lagarth and Duffy. So that's where it is at the moment. Lane number 6, Reiser and Imrie are also not to be discounted. You can see Imrie in the yellow and Reiser in the black. They're in a white boat in lane number 6. 6 from the top. But it is still it looks like lane number 4 at the moment. Lagarth and Duffy, who have got the lead at the moment, just ahead of Reiser and Imrie, Moore and McCallum. Don't know what's happened to Brown and Firkins, but they are continuing to battle away as well. They've dropped off the pace just a tad, so it's really going to come down to Lagarth and Duffy. Can they hang on? And they will, and a great effort there from Brown and Firkins to pinch second, just ahead of Reiser and Imrie. They came from nowhere to grab second place. Moore and McCallum dropping back to 4th place. But a good effort there from Lagarth and Duffy to get the win at 1:38.07, just ahead of Brown and Firkins and Reiser and Imrie.
Hey, Hamish, how was it? K2 500 metre champ.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was amongst all the boys there. We've had a bit of sparring and training and that, and so it was good for Duff and I to take it out. It was quite a competitive race there. So.
Yeah, it looks very competitive, bit of a weapon field.
Yeah.
Duff, you've done well today.
Yeah, man, I couldn't have asked for a better day, really. Having 3 wins, I'm pretty stoked about that. Like, this is what we trained for, so for that to come to fruition, yeah, I'm super stoked about that.
Awesome, boys. Well done. Blazing.
Yeah, they sure were blazing. Let's see if the women can replicate that. The women's K2 500 metre final, just the 4 crews in it. We've got Hurley and Brook from Wanganui. Also, we have Kemp and Old from Mana Kayak. We have Luti and Marquette from Arawa in Christchurch, and from Taranaki, it's Fraser and McKenzie from Waitara Kayak Club. And they are at the bottom in the white boat. In the red boat, in lane number 5, is Luti and Marquette. 2 young paddlers coming out of Christchurch. Emma Kemp, second from top. Already won the 2 individual titles. She's teaming up with Scarlett Old, but they've made a slow start, second atop. And at the moment, it seems to be the red boat of Luti and Marquette, who have got their nose in front just from Fraser and Narita Mackenzie of Taranaki. So they've got the lead. At the top of the picture there, it is Hurley and Brook. Anita Hurley and Sophie Brook from Wanganui, just slightly falling off the pace a little bit. Let's see as we move down the course who can pace their race the best, who can time their challenge. And look at the lead now for Lutia Marquette. They have streaked ahead of Emma Kemp and also Scarlett Old, who are back in 3rd place at the moment. So a big gap between the crew on the left and the crew on the right as we look at that shot from the finish line. Now, can Luti and Marquette hang on? That's the question. Luti, of course, a bit of an under-18 star. Multiple titles to her at the 2019 under-18 National Championships. Now moving into the senior category. Marquette, of course, has been around a little bit longer. And they seem to have struck up an excellent combination here and look untroubled at the top. And the race is really for second place between Kemp and Old and Hurley and Brook. We will see how that one unfolds over the next few metres and few seconds. But it looks like it's Luti and Marquette. Unless they hit the wall big time here, they are going to win this race, which will be of great credit to them. Good to see them nice and focused too. Not really concerned about their opponents. Of course, you can't control your opponents in the sport. It's all about your own performance. And if you can perform at your best, that's the ultimate thing to tick off. It's Luti and it's Marquette coming to the line, winning the race. Nice comeback from Kemp and Old to grab second place. So that margin narrowed a little bit towards the end, but they had that nicely in control, Luti and Marquette, to claim the victory over the Mana Kayak Racing pair of Kemp and Old. And it's Hurley and Brook coming home in third place from Wanganui.
Here with Pieter and Jess from the Arawa Canoe Club, champions of the K2 500 metres. How was your race?
It was really good.
It was really good. That was our second time in the boat, so it was pretty mean, eh?
Yeah.
Second time? What?
We had one training session and then
We were on.
straight into it. No mucking around.
No, don't need it, eh?
Well, here we go now to the men's K2 200 metre final. And we have an excellent field here of Harker and Waller, Martlew and McGibbon. Also keep your eye on Moles and Laver. We're underway here in the thrash and the dash of the K2 200 metres. This will be over in less than 40 seconds. And lane number 7 here, Moles and Laver made a good start, although it's very even. Lane number 5 too with Harker and Waller. Harker, of course, the national champion of the K1 200 metres earlier on this year. He's in the front of the boat there and he's made a blistering start. Waller is keeping up with him nicely though. So they're in lane number 5, going great. Also there, Scott Martlew, the Paralympian from 2021, teaming up with Thomas McGibbon. They're from Ottawa in Christchurch. They look to be providing the stiffest opposition in this black boat. In fact, it's very close as they come towards the finish here. Have Harker and Waller got it? Yes, they have. Great race. Martlew and McGibbon coming home in second. Pretty tight there. Just maybe a couple of tenths of second between them. And Moles and Laver coming home in third place. Great race from the Waitara Kayak Club pair.
Awesome. Here with Taris and Tim, champions of the men's K2 200 metres. How was your race?
It was good. Yeah, had a good start, eh?
Yeah,
off the line.
Managed to keep in time and not fall behind him, seeing as he's got such a crazy rating, as you probably saw in his K1.
Yeah, got to get it up to go fast.
Yeah, I had to drop my paddle quite a bit just to try and match him, but I think I hung in there.
Yeah, and then we just, didn't die towards the end, held it together, so that was good.
Yeah, it looked solid. I think you said last time it was about an 85 stroke rate.
Yeah, it is about an 85 strokes a minute, and that's doubles, so something like 190 strokes a minute. Not that you hold that the whole way, but that'll be the peak around there.
So what's your stroke rate at the finish in your last maybe 50 metres, 20 metres?
Maybe 70, 70-ish, it drops quite lucky. A bit, yeah.
Awesome, boys. Well, congratulations. What a great race.
Yeah,
cheers.
Thank you.
No, thank you very much.
The women's K2 200 metre final now, and all the usual suspects back from earlier on in this regatta. Kemp, Old, Fraser, McKenzie, Hurley, Brook and Luti and Marquette. Who will prevail over this distance? Bottom of the picture there is Luti and Marquette in the red boat. Remember, they won the 500 metre race. Let's see how they go over the shorter distance. In lane 5, it's Hurley and Brook. At the top, it's Kemp and Old. In lane number 4, it is Fraser and McKenzie. Those two crews seem to have dropped off the pace just a bit. Over the shorter distance, it appears it's going to be contested between lane 6 and lane 5, and maybe it might just be Luti and Marquette who will streak away with this race. They look to have a half a boat length lead at the moment as they really give it absolutely everything towards the finish line. Marquette, of course, fourth in the K1 200, second in the K1 500, anchoring this team nicely, but it is the Christchurch pair who come to the finish line and they'll win. Oh, half a boat length. Good win for them. Coming home in second, Hurley and Brook. Good effort from the Wanganui Kayak and Multisport Club pair. And it looks like it is Kemp and Old from Mana Kayak who got third place. But it's double delight there for Luti and Marquette from Christchurch. They win the K2 200 metre final.
Here with Jess and Pieter from Ottawa, women's K2 200 metre champs.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, you cleaned up the 200 and the 500.
Yeah,
it feels pretty good, eh?
Really good to know that we could back it up over, two very different distances.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, two very different races.
yeah.
What's your strategy for the 200?
Honestly, it's
go
pretty
it
much
hard.
just send it the whole way. There's
Yeah,
not much
yeah.
time to think about it.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, we got off the line pretty quick and then just
Held it.
Yeah.
It's maintained, really.
Well, let's go to the men's K1 1,000 metres final now. And we've got a great lineup here of Brown, Duffy, McCallum, also Waller, McGibbon in there too. Let's check out highlights of this race now. So a full field of 9, and they're underway and making good start is Max Brown in lane number 6 in the white boat. So Brown and McCallum having a bit of a duel for the lead. We can see McCallum in that pink boat just starting to edge in front now of the 2021 Tokyo Olympian. Holding third place in the orange-red boat at the moment is James Munro. But McCallum is starting to streak away here. Also coming into contention right at the top of your picture in that green boat is Ben Duffy. But this is Ben McCallum from Waitara, who really is digging in here. He came third in the K1 500, obviously suited to the longer distance. And he'll enjoy this dominant performance here over Max Brown, who appears not to be at his best. And winning that national title, of course, earlier on in the year, Max Brown, in comprehensive fashion. But Ben McCallum comfortably in control here over Brown. Duffy holding third, Munro hanging in there, but Duffy going well in third place at the moment, even though his body language perhaps not the best. But Ben McCallum, his body language is excellent. The determination on his face is superb. His will to win is brilliant, and he's going to win in comprehensive fashion. There he is, Ben McCallum winning the race. Max Brown coming home in second. And it looks like Ben Duffy from Ottawa has got third place in that green boat at the top of the picture. But yes, good win there for Ben McCallum, and it means something too. He's got a good win over Brown, and Duffy confirmed in third place.
Awesome. Ben McCallum, you smashed that 1,000 metres, mate. How was your race?
Oh, it was good. Yeah, felt phenomenal. Yeah, it did.
At the 250, you just surged ahead and you kept on pulling ahead.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind?
Oh, basically I just wanted to get my nose in front, and I had all the confidence in the world that I would hold it, but at the end I just wanted to make it, I don't know, make a scene, I guess.
What's going through your mind when you can't see your teammates around you?
I was basically, all I was thinking about was, yeah, this is it, this is, yeah, special again as yesterday.
Well, that concludes our coverage from Lake Takatapu. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time for more canoe racing.